And we're back. So, as we mentioned in the Patreon thread, the audio got messed up on the last one, so we're doing it again. We're doing a Mystery Science Theater 3000 style recording here. I'm gonna go ahead and play it now, just so it starts going, because we're gonna ramble on a little bit at the beginning here. So essentially, what we're talking about now is we're kind of catching you guys up on what we did over the weekend. This was Easter weekend, so we hung out with a bunch of family members. There was an Easter egg hunt in a house that was too small with a bunch of kids, and it got crazy. I had the Lions Club barbecue, and that was a lot. I can't remember the rest of the stuff we did, but that was that. And yeah, so essentially, we are catching back up. I want to say in this episode, some good stuff happened. So let's pull
I
up the
hope
screen.
someone stumbles upon these videos one day and hears us talk about a Patreon and is like genuinely so baffled as to why someone with like 2 subscribers and like 6 views has a
Or they
Patreon.
look for the Patreon and they
Yeah,
can't find it
like
anywhere. Like,
there's
where
no
is this?
way
Yeah,
this people.
there's
Yeah.
no links. Yeah, like where is it? I feel like there's more too. Um, what that's happened in our lives. I can't think of anything really that important. I did some grocery shopping today with Jude. Sure, thought of
Went to
something.
my cousin's house yesterday, but I
Yeah,
mean
that was
like
really fun. That was a good time.
it's not really. If you don't know any of the people we're talking about, it's like
Yeah,
it's like Pat was there and
yeah,
Scott and all
you
these
know,
people you don't
the
know.
greats. So there is sound from the actual game. So for whatever reason, I don't know if it was an update that OBS did or what, but it didn't have the mic selected for this camera. I don't know why. So very silly. But at least the game sound is here. Otherwise, we would have just scrapped this.
I can read my lips. I can't read yours. I just said you're being annoying.
I do feel like you said some hurtful things during our playthrough. Oh, we were mentioning our in the Patreon thread how one of our eagle-eyed viewers had sent us a
Oh,
message
how to get into the
about how to get in the supply closet. So this is me
yeah.
trying to find the supply closet, and you're like, if only there was a map. That's probably what you said.
I
Yeah,
think so, yeah. I
yeah,
was like, if only we had some sort of piece of paper
exactly.
that had the
And I
whole
was like, you know what?
layout
No,
of
I'm gonna
the.
go by feel, and it actually worked because I did find it without too much delay. But yeah, I remember I was like, wow, that was kind of mean that you said that. But yeah, I mean, looking at it, it's very obvious because like that entry says like supply closet, like or supply question mark.
Yeah, yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
So I mean, it's just
There's just so much to look at.
plus when you spread these playthroughs
Yeah.
out by like a week at a time, it's like hard to. It's just hard to get these scheduled in with work and having a kid and whatnot. So there is some kind of like retracing of steps to remember what we did the previous time.
Plus, sometimes I just want to watch Taskmaster.
That's true. We're catching up on Taskmaster. We're on like series
It's really
10.
hard to just not with 11 because we watch Champion of
Oh
Champions.
yeah,
So
that's
yeah, we're on
right.
series
So we're on
11.
series 11, yeah. But we are skipping forward because Kumail's on this season, so we're
Yeah,
kind of
so
like,
when their new episodes air, we're bumping into those,
yeah.
but
So we're kind of mixing and
we're
matching, but
straddling 2 series.
wow, but they're so good. We're kind of relearning how to look at all of our data here. We're literally just trying to find the thing that has the
Yeah,
information we
seriously, it
need.
shouldn't be that difficult,
Yeah,
but okay.
I feel like the game's like way to cycle through things isn't intuitive to me. I don't think it's like formatted poorly. I just think that I just have to learn how to
I
do
think
it.
it's formatted a little poorly, or
Yeah.
at least maybe not. Maybe poorly is a harsh way of phrasing it. I think it's more confusing than it needs to be. It should be. It could be more straightforward. Although
Yeah.
Pascal did mention using a keyboard might actually be significantly easier. Not that,
Mm,
not necessarily for us because of our setup, but
yeah.
in general for the game mechanics, it might be easier to be utilizing a computer.
That was me looking at the camera saying thanks, Eagle Eye Viewer, because that did just get us in here. And here's
And
this
this
is
is me.
getting frustrated with me joking about looking at every single thing in the room, like all these lockers, even though we know exactly which locker we need to look at, because the key has the locker number on there. Like, oh, maybe I should just open these lockers just
But
in
I'm pretty
case.
sure you do open at least another locker.
No,
You didn't? You
I
didn't open
only
a single
open the locker
locker?
we have a key to.
Hmm. Well, you're very
I do think it's a
convincing.
waste to. Well, maybe that's where we can use a screwdriver though, is to open another one of these things. Because like I can look, which takes an action, which is silly. Because like, would I look through the keyhole or? Yeah, no, this seems really dumb. I didn't take an action.
I don't know.
All right.
Just took time from my life.
Okay. I think you had mentioned how crazy the setup is for the bathhouse.
That they have a secret door into the men's changing
Yes,
room?
yes,
Like, that's
that's what it was.
insane.
Yeah.
Why?
I mean, yeah, that is
Pervert?
pretty weird. Yes, I was misunderstanding there too, like what it was you thought it was weird. I'm like, no, there's the ladies across from the men's, and you're like, the secret room, like, or the secret entry. I'm like, oh yeah, that is pretty weird.
Yeah, super creepy.
Yeah.
Like, why? Who's spying on whom, you know? And to what end?
Who's watching The Watchmen?
So true.
It's me just struggling to find the correct locker. Here we go. The only one that gives me the option to use a key. There's Suki joining us. A threatening letter from Mr. Scarrett. I have brought my dagger. I hope you're ready for what comes next, Scarrett.
Oh, wow. What a visual of how much the cat hates me.
She's,
Wrestling with her.
pushing you away.
Like, just fucking lay down.
Here we notice there's a code, and we remembered there was that box in his room that because we already searched his room, and it had those 5 digits on there that it only took 3 numbers.
And this is me confused because I'm thinking of a different safe we have not
Yes,
figured out
exactly.
how to open
And
yet.
this is me going in my mind palace, explaining what I remember.
Is this cool? Is this entertaining yet? Or
Yeah, I know, right? I hope this is good for you guys. Too big for a lady's finger. It must be fitted to a man. Then why was it in Miss Dean's possession? Oh, I think you were confused by the clock showing up.
I think I thought the ring was the clock.
It's a ring
I
clock.
thought that it was like showing us what the ring looked like, and it was just a massive clock. Clearly fitted for a man's finger. This massive clock. I like to tell my time.
Oh my god. Oh, it's what time is it?
Let me check.
Missing pages, okay. Dr. Callahan offered to meet and teach her some Irish magic, despite some warning or refusal from Fiad. Make no mistake, my respect for my aunt is unwavering, but she's rigid in her ways. She prioritizes safety over progress, protection above any sort of advancement. You want recognition? Of course you do, and I swear you shall have it. My aunt might not understand that, Evelyn, but I promise you I do.
Oh, how obnoxious. I yawned, which just made me yawn.
I might not be who you asked for, but I know the tradition. Okay.
You got that right.
Yeah. You guys can always pause. Just know that whenever you see me reading it there in the version you can't hear, it's a perfect accent. I'm just not able to.
Just really been working on it. We got you an acting coach.
Yeah, I just can't replicate it here. I've got
Yeah.
something with my throat. It's just close for the season, I suspect. Okay.
Interesting how many doors are locked and apparently haven't been used or looked at in a
Yeah.
while.
I mean, it is a giant place.
Yeah.
This is me seeing if there's anything else I can do to annoy you and leave in the room.
That was me thinking you were about to look for a second time
Yeah.
in the trash can.
So now we're like, okay, what did we determine from there? I think we decided to go to Scarrett's room next to use that code. But we're also kind of looking to see, now that the hour has changed, if there's anybody we need to talk to first. Ah, he's in the library. And we're still perplexed about that basement.
Yeah.
I feel like we're trying to figure out where that freaking key is to there.
Well,
and also where to find it.
I guess I'll wait. I
We don't know
don't want to spoiler our own video because I'm having a memory of a thing happening, but I think it was from later in this.
Because, yeah, I feel like we haven't found the kitchen yet. And it says kitchen basement.
Yeah.
And it's not really on the map.
Well, every basement entrance we've found says the same thing, where it's been locked and hasn't been looked at or used in a while. And
yeah,
must not be important. And it's like, okay. And we I determined that.
It also said on the map that it's... Oh, Mrs. Joyce.
The master key for the southeast corridor.
What's the volume at?
Oh no, Mr.
35.
Oh,
I don't think we're
the atrium master key with me today. I can fetch it for you. It's only on the room cart in the supply closet.
Thank you. Now,
Thank you.
One of the guests is
So
also
this is
someone
us.
who knows
Okay,
holding a good
this
use
conversation is
of
all about
screwdriver.
keys.
Might Mr. Hunter have it?
No, I was just out in the stables.
Yeah.
He has the northwest corridor locked away in a safe there.
Which we have.
I don't
Yeah.
suppose Mr. Doyle.
Mr. Doyle's key privileges have been revoked.
That's the porter, right?
I
That's got
forgot
the
he
problem
locked
with
the
like
southwest
he's
key
hooked
in
on
the
stuff. Yeah.
basement storage. Has he not gotten that out yet?
No, he claims he can't find a way through. But I'm telling you what I told Mr. Hunter.
He
Do
locked
not
the
do it
southwest
for him.
key in the basement
And
storage.
that is not all. The fool also lost the northeast corridor master and
I
Which
wonder.
we have.
Yeah, I wonder if it wouldn't let us get to the basement storage until we heard this conversation, because we do it. He can't find a way through. We do have the screwdriver. Maybe it'll let us open it now, so we could always try going back there later.
Yeah.
Here with that boy. I'll get to it as soon as I'm done with my morning chores.
So here's us trying to like piece this together as far as like which keys we have. I think we have all the north ones.
Decorum with Miss Mantovani. She's the Marquess guest and the host of this seance, which you know is important to the future. Once this whole business is done,
I'm googling how to pronounce Marquess because it bothers me so much when they say Marquess because that
Yeah.
sounds so wrong.
And when you looked up, it said the same.
It said Marquess.
Yeah.
So, and I'm still annoyed to this day.
Wow. To this day.
I feel like I've heard people say Marquis before, but maybe that's
I think that's a different thing
I
because I
know.
think it's spelled differently. It's like
yeah. 'cause
Q-U-I-S.
That's like the billboard outside of a
Oh,
theater or
Marquis.
something, right? Like a
Yeah,
Marquis
yeah.
board. I don't know. Marquess just sounds unnatural. Don't like it.
All right, so here's all the stuff. We're looking at all these. So we're like, interesting. We have like 3 of these 6 keys or something like that. Yeah, southeast is missing. Obviously, we don't have that. Southwest key.
So
Nope.
we got the supply closet key. We got the unassigned room key. We got the stable safe key. I can't. We're in the way. I can't read where the southeast corridor key is, and whether or not we have it.
We don't. We don't have anything in south.
Okay.
Missing. And we're trying to figure out like how do we get those keys that we don't have yet? Because some of the interesting stuff is like clearly locked away.
What do you make of this then?
I was rather hoping you might be able.
I've not the faintest.
Maybe we'll find something
But
in
I'm-
this
Has it now?
Maybe, yeah.
than we missed the
Aye,
first
sir.
time.
It's
Looking at it with
been
fresh
lying
eyes.
all week.
How odd. I wonder what caused that.
The jeweler.
Spoilers.
Insider knowledge. Remember this because the whole thing is just like, he's gross.
Yeah.
Good day. My name is Simon Coventry. I'm a jeweler from London. Who might you be?
Ecklenward, sir.
No,
very
pleased to meet you.
I'm sure. This is my first seance, and I must say
It is a
that
living thing.
everyone is so...
Well,
It's just a funny thing to say. It's like, no.
not to disappoint.
Please meet you.
I'm sure you won't.
Yeah, and here's obviously we wanted to ask him about being a jeweler because we just found this interesting ring, which actually it looks like he's holding that exact ring in the photo it showed of him just now.
As a jeweler.
Yeah.
Alone as a young lad.
I found work cleaning a shop at first. I was a well-spoken lad, and as I say, I knew my stuff. So in time I was raised to sales. One thing led to another. Yada, yada, yada. Eventually I wound up with my own shop in London, did a tidy trade, earned enough to live well, no small feat in that city. I sold up when my wife passed. It didn't fill me in the same way it did before that. I still do enough to cover my needs, select clients and all that, but not a whole lot more. Let's look at this stylized ring. Yeah. You're a jeweler.
What an odd thing to say the minute after he just finished telling you
Yeah.
about his life as a jeweler. Like, so you're a jeweler, right? It's like, are you
Right?
serious?
Is that what you just said?
I just answered that. But why male models?
I've seen that very ring. I saw it in London. Mr. Cecil Darcy, the man who told me of this event. He wanted this ring, resized for a lady's finger. He was unsure of the size of the ring finger, though, so he didn't get it done at the time. Imagine a man not knowing his wife's ring size in this, the year of our Lord, 1897.
Refresher quiz. Do you remember my ring size?
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I was like, do you remember mine? And she's like, touche.
Yeah, but I didn't buy your ring, so.
It's kind of interesting. Hmm. I'm pretty sure mine is 8. Does that sound right?
That sounds right.
Okay. It says it on
And it probably doesn't.
here. Yeah, it says it's tungsten. That's pretty much it.
You definitely did buy one on Amazon at some point.
I did, so it's definitely on there. I want to say.
I'm looking it up.
Okay.
I don't think I ever figured it out there. I gave up. Because you were like, no, this isn't from Amazon. And you're right, it's not, but there definitely have been some.
So there are. My apologies. I must admit, I took some work with me. I was working on some pieces in my room before I stepped out. Okay. Have you spotted anything of note on today's schedule? The talks look interesting. So I think one of the things, oh yeah, I'm just skipping through all this. It's going to get updated. So I'm trying to be more efficient with my time here in multiple senses of the word, where I'm trying to find things that I can only discuss with select people as opposed to with everyone. So I'm not wasting as much time like talking everyone's ears off and like doing all that. So for instance with that ring, there's only 4 people I could talk to about that, and clearly the jeweler would be an important one to talk to. So trying to be more selective with that.
Is it this email?
Probably am.
Do you know?
You want to just look it up on my phone?
Oh, yeah, it'd be easier, yeah. Or you do it.
I don't know. Just gonna open. Also, I bought a giant battery. I like to buy backup batteries. I bought a
That's
couple.
a hobby.
Yeah, I mean, they're that's
No, I
kind of.
know.
I mean, it is.
The way you phrased it was like, no, I've done little things. I like to buy batteries.
I'm not like other. Christ. Oh my God. We need to be not not around each other. But anyway, I bought a couple of 2 kilowatt-hour batteries, which are like, 50 pounds or so. I don't know. It's enough to like power a fridge for over a day. So it's pretty nice. And I have 2 of those. One for the like internet and stuff, and one for my workstation. So that way, if the power goes out, we're good for a while. And also because our power lines are above ground, they're not buried. So I feel like our power goes out more often than it did at our previous house. And also, she's got the shop, and that the power's gone out there a few times. It's like obviously we need to keep her goods and materials at a certain temperature, so I didn't want anything to happen with that. So anyway, I got a deal for a slightly bigger, what I thought was slightly bigger. It's from 2 kilowatt hour to 3 kilowatt hour, and the thing is so much bigger. It's like 84 pounds.
Yeah, it's like bigger than a tower, computer tower.
Yeah, it's definitely, yeah, it's much bigger. And so the thing is massive. And I was bringing it back. We'd had a drink or two at her family's event, and I was bringing it back and was taking it downstairs and fell. Like it's just like a big dent in the wall now. Fortunately, I'm fine. The battery's built like a tank, and it's fine. But it's just like there's now a dent in our wall and some drywall like on the battery case. But we have it, so we're ready in case there's ever a power outage for sure.
When did we get
Wait, what?
married? No.
Oh, when did we get married?
Sorry.
It's a lot about you. All right, so we're going to, this is Scarrett's room. We're checking out that box. Oh yeah, he's a mason. 4, 5. The dagger. Looks more ceremonial than practical. Okay. It says Samuel on there. Not sure why I'm doing all this. Oh, just making, I don't know what's going on here.
Nobody knows. Oh, that's my mouth.
Some tarot cards with a note. The cards I drew for you, Michael. Make of it what you will. ED. Oh, I think maybe we're looking at the like since we have tarot cards here, I think we're looking for somebody who can read the tarot cards. If we wanted to get an interpretation of it, maybe. What do they mean? Now we've determined we've gotten everything we can out of there. Yeah, sleep now.
8. You're right. All that work for something we already knew.
And yours would be smaller. So.
It is smaller.
Yeah.
You are correct. You're not wrong.
Yeah. 15. Got the rip there for the room assignments. So we know that that's the room. We could have just looked there. Saved us some time. Although, I think one of those empty rooms had a key in it? Maybe not.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So it's still worth it to look at those other rooms.
You know, I hope that one day nothing tragic happens and I don't have my body cut off from my hand and you have to recognize me from just my ring size.
In that bizarre situation, I'm sure I'll figure it out.
All that was left of me was a hand.
I think I still got the receipt for getting the ring in the safe, so I just look at that.
You could, maybe.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
if I've gotten it resized since then?
Then
I just want you prepared for every scenario.
Okay. I am. That's why I have those batteries.
Cool.
Yeah.
My mouth is so dry.
Oh yeah, we're looking up Darcy because that was the name that came up with the
Well, we figured out that Mr. Darcy's letters are to Miss Dean.
the person we're looking for, right?
But
she was,
I don't think Mr. Darcy is here. It's just a Miss Darcy
Right.
that's actually physically on premises.
Right.
And I don't know that have we actually confirmed that they are married or are they just related, the two Darcys?
Oh, I think they're definitely married because. Yeah.
Weird that she's here without him though in the year of our Lord 1870.
I mean, in the year of our Lord.
Ooh, I might have to go get some water.
Okay.
Things are delicious, but like, goddamn if they don't make your mouth a desert. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, and then is it question marks for people we've both not seen and not met?
No, because we literally just eavesdropped on this person, and she showed up as a question mark. So we know what she looks like. We just haven't analyzed her or
Okay,
talked
so
to her yet.
analysis thing.
Yeah. So dirty.
Ew. Oh, I have the impression she knows more about those around her than they would like, because that's probably cutting all that off.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we can't see, like.
Hello. Declan Moore, miss. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, God bless you, sir. It isn't often someone introduces themselves to the help. Caitlin Joyce, I'm the housekeeper here. If there's anything
Oh, well, thank you, Mrs. Joyce.
Nonsense, Lord knows. We could use someone normal at this
This is like
damnable
such a
seance.
bold assumption.
Right, I remember saying that last time.
Fit to risk our immortal souls
Because it's like,
going that
I'm also
seance
here,
with
so
you.
like, how do you know I'm not going to
Right.
the seance?
Why
I've
would you
half a
assume I'm
mind
not
to-
also a fanatic like almost everyone else here?
No.
Wild assumption.
Oh, don't mind me, sir. Just getting crotchety in my old age.
Like, well, at least you own up to it. What I just looked at that painting behind her.
I
It's
know,
like-
I cannot look away from
it's
it.
like a swamp thing,
It's
like a
sort of
man made out of plants or something.
druidy or something like that.
Yeah.
It
bizarre.
feels very pagan.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to me that she's choosing the seance to be so upset about when
Right.
she's working in a place that has a lot of pagan art everywhere. But
I wish you'd said nothing. You brought back a terrible, sad story for me. how the master can leave a portrait out of that man after what he did to those two. I won't go near the East Tower less than I have to.
You just don't clean it?
Yeah, even thinking
So
about
as
it.
the housekeeper, you just don't.
Yeah, it gives me the chills. Please, can we speak of something else? So like, not really an answer. I don't really know what we gained from that, but
Yeah.
it's weird. Like everybody's very weird about that door.
Mm-hmm. Resurrectix.
Special place in my heart for Saint Bridget. I keep her close to me as she protects us, sir, from evil and from fire too. Why
Like
not?
real fire?
Yeah.
Like the fires of hell.
Yeah. Sure. Why not? Hmm. This is me asking her to look after Doyle. She's like, sure. Father Sinnott to help him along. Always together recently, them two. I'm sure it'll do Seamus some good. Yeah, something. Something just.
Something's happening.
Yep. Here I'm going through just trying to look at stuff that might be interesting that I could only discuss with her.
Is this the Bloody Stone Cross? She's like, oh,
Yeah.
haha. Oopsies. Definitely not blood.
Rust.
I quite like it, to be honest with you, which I don't believe that it's rust for a second, and also, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah. What she just said.
Gives it some character. Some je ne sais quoi.
What she just explained is because it's like because Jesus bled on the cross. She said.
No. I don't think it's a good reason. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Wait. Never mind. Say scroll back down. You can't.
Ha!
Have we ever asked anyone outright about Miss Dean not being here?
Have we had the
At
option?
the bottom, I think it has a little question mark that says like Miss Dean missing.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, I know we don't want to be found out as someone who's trying to investigate it, but I guess.
Whatever. Yeah, we'll have to start doing that.
At least I think that's what it said.
Wouldn't know a thing about that. But aren't they? But they're so right, though. I mean, I didn't put it up, but I agree with what they said. I mean,
I want to see how closely you match up to you.
Really glad they gave us the option to skip all that because that would have been like. Zoop, zoop, zoop,
Oh my
zoop,
god.
zoop, zoop.
Yeah.
Here's just trying to figure out what hypothesis they're wanting us to make.
Well, and
Also, inconclusive connection was I thought was weird. Like the dashed lines versus the straight lines. I'm like, she already told us about that cross, unless she's lying.
Like, unless there's something that we suspect regarding that cross that for some reason is not in the description of the cross, that therefore makes it an inconclusive connection. But we just talked to her about it. She confirmed she knows of it and is aware of where it's at, and claims what the red stains are.
Yeah.
That I think is also kind of a hilarious inconclusive. It's like, well, she said she didn't do it.
Yeah.
So it's inconclusive. Like, yeah, okay.
I don't remember this bad blood thing here. Maybe we need to ask them about Miss Montavani?
No.
Unless we already did.
Who's this guy?
Oh. Here's us piecing it together.
Gotta get the cat's poop later.
I already did it.
Oh, thank you.
No problem. She's just figuring out. She's like, oh shit! Like we didn't actually have this hypothesis in real life. It was just like these are the only things that fit in those
I
spaces.
feel like some hypotheses are there's such a leap from how little we just found out from her. It's like, you want to stone her to death.
Oh.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're like, what the fuck?
That is so aggressive.
Yeah. That's like basically us having that reaction right now. We're like, like I don't know that I feel comfortable just accusing her of this.
Yeah.
What do we have?
Good day.
Hello, sir.
Good day. I'm about to accuse you of
Good day.
plotting a
You
murder.
accuse- Yeah. Of like a very biblical one too.
Yeah.
Lord. Oh, my sweet Lord.
I mean,
What is wrong with
is
you?
it considered stoning someone to death if you beat them over the head with a stone object? That is more just like blunt force trauma.
Yeah.
Even Abraham could kill his son for
Huh?
God, sir. Why is it so hard to kill a damn witch?
I don't like
Could
that her
you
facial
forgive
expression doesn't
yourself
change at
for
all.
what
She's
is?
explaining this
It's that
to us.
knowing smile. She just can't get rid of it.
Truly what God intends. Think, Mrs. Joyce.
You don't understand. She's just been so kind. And I keep seeing her face.
I have to kill her now. I mean, she's so kind.
Except there's wet red down her skull. And the squelch of bone mixed with the scent of iron. So thick you can taste it. And her hair is matted and she's crying and I just...
None of it happened.
Doesn't it?
No.
Yeah, just
We
don't
are
kill her.
godly. But not everyone needs to be godly to be good. And just because somebody is a mystic, that doesn't also mean that they are monsters.
Oh, I want to believe that. But every time I try, it feels like I'm questioning him.
So try again.
Yeah.
Steadfast
Keep trying.
enough for
Yeah.
questions,
Anytime you
it.
feel like you want to kill someone, just don't do that.
Maybe he sent me an angel? Please take this. It's St. Bridget's cloth. A Brad Vrida for your protection.
Ah,
I
a
pray
brat
the Lord-
vida?
Then
I mean it, sir. I'll find a way to repent. I don't know how.
So
yet.
this doesn't complete this. It kind of like with the last time we did something like this, we got to where the gears showed up, and then we had to kind of go back and forth between the guy and the girl to get them both to essentially state they're not going to the seance.
Do you think we have to go talk to Miss Montavani?
Oh,
Be like,
maybe.
hey, the housekeeper, it has it out for you, dude.
Maybe because this is where we thought the lead was, because it says atone, and then the only thing it has next to that is that bot Brita she gave us. So we were thinking we just need to discuss that with the only two people we can discuss that with to see if we can proceed from here. But spoiler alert, we don't.
Don't get too excited, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I don't need that anymore.
Still parched.
Very.
You want to get some water? I mean, this is gonna play on regardless.
That's true. You know what? You don't need me to be here.
Huh?
I am also already here.
Yeah.
I'll be back in one moment.
Could you get me one of those new hard ciders I got?
Yeah, of course.
I want to try it out.
Is your Yeti thing up?
Yeah. It's in its usual spot.
Hello,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, here's me struggling to be like, why can't I do anything? Why can't I progress this situation? So here's her telling me about this stupid cloth. St. Bridget blesses it as she travels the land that night and sends the morning dew to fill it with healing and protection. It kept me safe all these years, sir. I truly hope it does the same for you. Now I'm like, what else can I do?
God.
I should
So I'm like,
close off
okay.
the mystery of Miss Dean's bedroom. If I can.
Close off the mystery of Miss Dean's bedroom. Okay.
Good day.
Hello, sir.
How odd, I can't remember now, but I was there just the other day. For cleaning.
God bless you.
Okay. She's willing to try and experience something suitable. There's more to do to wrap up this mystery, and that's where I'm like, yeah, I'm having a hard time here figuring out. Like, it says act. I try to hit that X button and it just explains what that means, but I can't actually act. Looking for a way to atone.
Still on that.
Yeah, I know. We're literally, I mean, just trying to figure out what it is that's they're wanting from us here. It's not bad.
Okay.
It's an apple cider with watermelon and lime.
Okay.
A hard apple cider.
I used the new step stool.
Oh, look at you go.
So no more. I mean, I still had to get
Multi-purpose. The counter.
but it was an easier step up to the counter.
This I keep that Yeti cooler thing because I'm the only one that uses it in the on one of the tallest shelves we have in our kitchen, which is very tall. So she has to use a step stool to get up to the counter to stand on that to get to that shelf. And I'm glad you did it. I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure. I still feel like I mostly just taste apple.
I agree. It's a hard apple taste.
Yeah.
Hard apple cider. But yeah, there's like a hint of watermelon and lime, which is not bad. I mean,
I did actually just recently get a watermelon puree.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know because watermelon and chocolate to me sounds like, but I was like, well, maybe. And we made it into a jam, and it's actually very tart and very good. And maybe I'll make a watermelon lime.
that sounds great.
Bumble. I also got kiwi.
Happens everywhere. People have power.
Also,
and
way more tart than I expected it to be.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't quite as mild. It was just really acidic. I mean, we add citric acid to our jams, but
Hello again.
sorry.
Hello, good.
I guess I could just do this, but like nothing happens. So
I mean, yeah.
why talk about it? You know.
Okay, here's where we're asking about the cloth. A powerful cloth endowed with the blessing of Saint Bridget. I've known those who make them to be among her. Okay.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. In case you haven't put it together right now, we don't know what the significance of this cloth is. It doesn't seem to have anything to do with what we're doing. I'm trying to. I think I guess maybe I need to put it outside to gather the morning dew, like this guy. But I feel like that's also not really what they're going for. So I don't know. I'm asking him about breed. She was deemed too powerful to be swept under the rug, so they canonized her. A lot of the same domains, husbandry, midwifery, healing. You may have noticed her crosses hung along the walls of the manor. My own Loa, Maman Brigitte, is said to be the part of the old goddess that fled the church and was changed in that journey. It's interesting, isn't it? 3 versions of one goddess, all distinct yet so similar, all back together under this roof, so to speak. Now I'm just confused because I thought for sure if we spoke to both these people about this freaking cloth that it would progress whatever lead I have on what's her face. Have you spoken to the housekeeper? I've certainly tried. I'm not sure I've ever seen someone scurry away from me so fast. Get the sense that the presence of all these practitioners, myself included, leaves her quite shaken. Take enough of your time. More questions? Not a lot I can discuss with her. Oh, maybe it's because I was on the wrong tab.
I have
Yeah.
to.
Oh,
Not worth
if
it.
you say that lazy.
Yeah, very confusing. I'm not sure. Current focus. Profile, Miss Joyce. Act, atone. Yeah, maybe we should speak with Miss Monsiavani.
Yeah, I'm kind of
Next.
thinking that's The only other thing I can think of, I don't know. I mean, other than to approach her and be like, "Hey, someone here wants to kill you." But
Yeah. I should have edited past some of this.
Listen, we've tried editing in the past, and we've always gotten feedback that says no. So
Tough affair. Oh, maybe did we talk to her about it? No. Oh, maybe I was looking for a place to put the cloth down in case I needed, so I
yeah.
could gain the healing powers or where the fuck.
Mhm.
And you're back. What can I do you for?
Oh. I remember, like, I don't care about his outfit, but maybe I should discuss something with him just to see. Okay, it's decided my station is a druid, protector of this land and its inhabitants.
Is that what,
It
is
sounded
that?
much better there. You just can't hear it. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, that's
Crown.
clearly
It's not the crown, but the circlet.
ridiculous.
I knew there would be death here. I'm sorry? So being nigh spells trouble of the life-threatening type, life-ending. A portent, an omen, one that means death and grief have come to your house. Somebody will die here this weekend, possibly more than one, certainly no less.
So weird.
Yeah.
So weird.
Am I too late?
No, I should
Only do something if you want.
I remember now. I said I don't see what you guys see in this guy. He's so annoying. He's like, don't do what you should, just do what you must, or what the fuck. It's like, okay, sure, whatever. Like everything he says is like,
Senor War.
asking about the tarot cards we found in Scarrett's room, I think.
Oh man, so do we not bring up the
The Hanged Man, he represents sacrifice, new perspectives, higher learnings, this kind of thing. Is a card of great wisdom and personal growth. Death. Now, this can, of course, mean death, but rarely is this the case. It symbolizes more of a transformation or transition in life, a fork in the road of life. See? The Ten of Pentacles is for legacy and prosperity being passed down through generations. It is hard to comment on a spread not knowing the recipient, their question in all this. But a cold reading of this, I could take it to mean that somebody needs to make a sacrifice and undergo a transition to gain a new perspective. They do this and they. What's that?
I remember what's coming.
Yeah, and they may find something they seek, a form of enduring happiness perhaps. Are there other ways to read this? Of course, there's many ways to interpret the cards. Take an extreme, for example. In a literal way, these cards could mean a person must undertake the ultimate sacrifice, death. A legacy might be created then through the nature of the death itself, or maybe the hanged man returns here and new learning is left in their wake, which forms the legacy. I remember like, oh, okay. Mind you, this is a shallow reading and only takes the face value of the cards into account, but shows how wide of a range of interpretations there are. See? Scared spate.
Okay. Do we see anything?
No, I don't see that I could.
Shit.
I can't ask her. Is it not a measure of how successful we will be? That's what the Marquess tells me. I cannot recall what it measures. So we need to talk to the Marquess. She seems to know something about the
Of course.
device.
I don't know where the Marquess is.
I don't know who the Marquess is. Or why.
Okay.
So here's where I'm like, oh, he wants to kill himself? Because at first the letter sounded like it was threatening Miss Dean, the one that was like, I brought the knife, you know, like
Yeah, it was very
I'm
like
gonna
meet me at
use
this
it.
place and I've got this knife, like
Yeah,
blah blah blah, like be
but
ashamed
it's
if something were to happen.
but then it's kind of saying like, oh, he's gonna use it to kill himself. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know what we're doing there. I look like I'm about to fall asleep.
I've been yawning this entire time. Do you even see the Marquess on here? I don't.
Would they
I
be
mean,
called
yeah,
Marquess
I was
or
gonna say. I
yeah?
guess I don't know because I don't know what his actual name. Blake. Well, it's got to be Blake something.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah, you look like you're about to fall asleep for sure.
Oh my god, it's only 8 real time. So I'm also very tired.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of bummed because, well, I mean, obviously I'm bummed that we have to re-watch this to talk about it because I'm bummed that it didn't work out the first time.
Mm-hmm.
But also I'm kind of bummed because this whole hour of watching could have been us playing and like discovering more. And
Yeah.
now that I'm like watching it back and being annoyed that there are things we didn't do or stuff we haven't looked into, it's like I want to just cut and run. And
Yeah.
Terrible weather out, eh? Really ruined my morning walk.
Okay.
Still, we're safe enough from it in here.
I mean, you would hope you're
Where are my
inside of a
manners?
building.
I'm Michael Scarrett, over from London.
Oh yeah, what an
And
interesting
you
way to start a
mark my
conversation.
words, young man. That's a name everyone will remember.
Declan Ward. The pleasure is mine.
That feels different now.
What?
Him saying like,
Oh,
"This is my name," and that's a name
yes,
everyone
yes.
will remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bold. And yet,
I mean, it's part of the Freemason stuff, though. I'm pretty sure because you can't talk about it. There's a lot of. It's like a secret society. I. This is when I'm realizing that, yeah, like whenever you ask me about something that's pretty directly affecting them, you do it in a roundabout way so they don't suspect you. So yeah, I went ahead and asked him about the tarot cards. I told him I drew the exact same cards that he drew. By Jove, I've had a similar spread myself. And the message is clear. The cards are saying there is an important moment in our futures, one in which we can greatly influence things to come, but at some great cost to ourselves. Great cost. Is that what the death card implies? The cost of one's life? Well, it's not always that literal, but it's certainly one interpretation, yes. Will we make that sacrifice when the time comes? Excuse me. There we go. You must have built some legacy over the years. A fellow at my stage always thinks that maybe he could do more. I am the last of my line, you see, an only child who has the misfortune to outlive whatever distant relatives I once had. A lot of pressure then to make sure the name Scarrett carries on once my time comes. I think that is what really excites me about the seance. Everyone is so focused on hearing any ghost speak, whereas I am fascinated by who the ghost will be. To us it does not matter yet. We're not summoning a specific ghost, you see. We're going to reach out and grab the closest and keep doing so until we find one who will talk to us. And that ghost, tens, perhaps hundreds of years after their death, will suddenly be a star, We will all want to know their background, their life and death they'll be famous forever. Entire teams will dig into their past, their death, their life. Books will be written, yada yada. Now that's a legacy worth dying for. We're in correspondence with Miss Dean. Oh yes, I've taken a shine to her. Not in that way. She's opened my eyes, and I intend to repay her kindness this weekend. Now, didn't we? This was a lie or something because someone else told us that he backed out last minute.
Yeah, like something happened and he
Yeah.
like brushed out or
Yeah.
left or something.
So that's something that we gotta keep in mind. I bet he was doing something secretive for his freaking Freemason shit. I don't know what I'm doing. Are you ready for the end? Had a few glasses, eh? I've had to face up to it, of course. I'm not getting any younger. Who's ready? Really ready? I suppose I am. Now. Okay. Pursuit of a spell, amulet, or ointment to buy myself more time. I met one of the other guests who's now here, Miss Evelyn Dean. We talked, she listened, gave me readings. She helped me realize what I was scared of. She convinced me that I didn't have to be scared anymore. She showed me a path to controlling the fear. So
Interesting.
yes, thanks to her, I'm ready for the end. I can form a hypothesis. It's like, oh my god. This also reminds me of the method of like keeping track of information that's on Outer Wilds, with the like kind of flow chart kind of thing. I can't remember. Did we guess what this was first, or did we actually? Was this similar to the other one where it's like we like figured it out and we're like, oh my god. I bet this is another one we just like put all the words together to fit, and we're like, oh, what?
Mrs. Scared is planning on killing himself during
No,
the seance,
I honestly think
so that he
while
will
we
be
were
a
questioning
reborn
him,
ghost.
one of us was
Letting
like,
him
wait a
be
minute,
the
do you think he
one
wants to
who
kill
back
himself
the
and be the
living.
ghost?
That's probably
He thinks doing this will make him famous.
Alright,
in
also,
death.
why won't he look at us?
Yeah.
I guess we're not actually
We're
talking
not-
to him.
yeah.
Okay.
And for some reason they're all like facing away
Yeah,
until
I
you
don't
talk to them.
understand.
Confront.
And what a
It's like she's
I
like.
love how he's very like, I know, isn't it great?
I
Aren't
think-
you mad you didn't think of it first?
I think I may have mentioned this reminds me of like Law and Order SVU, and they've got like an hour to get through the entire plot, and like that every time they confront the person, they're like, "Oh, well, you caught me. I definitely did this." And it's like that never happens in real life, but it's like they need a clean ending for the episode.
Her historians in the future. Such a pointless sacrifice. And you don't even know if it will work.
You don't even know.
I believe it will work. Miss Mantovani can pull it off.
Perhaps she can. And she'll get all the accolades for it too. You know Louis Pasteur for his vaccines. Or Joseph Lister for his antiseptic sprays. But not the people these were tested on. Even if this works. A substantial if, given the undertaking and the volume of ghosts already present in this god-forsaken manor, then it will be
Man, don't
Miss
sugarcoat it.
Mantovani who is remembered.
Well, they didn't say like
You will be a footnote.
you're not that interesting anyway,
Subject
so.
number one,
True.
as she continues
He was
to
rude
perform
first.
the ritual.
No, I'm saying like our character also said that.
Oh
this
yeah,
guy's
you're
not
right. Our
interesting.
character's kind of a dickhead to him.
Yeah.
This man who's literally balancing his own life on the edge of
Yeah.
very ready to take his own life, and you're like, yeah, you're worthless. You suck.
Yeah. Like, why would anybody be interested in you?
Yeah.
So like, I guess
Could have taken a better tone
tough
with
love.
that.
Yeah.
No, that's not fair. I would have given everything. The ultimate sacrifice.
There is nothing about this that anyone will love.
of.
Yeah, this. Anyone who looks into your story
But I'm
will
also curious, like, was he gonna kill himself, like, literally in the seance room in front of everybody?
I
Or
thought
was
he
he
was
gonna
gonna
kill
do it
himself,
like,
like, in his room right before?
yeah, that's all I can
Like,
think of. Yeah, something like that.
You answer me that, and I shall stand down.
This is where it's like, okay, more meaningful he can achieve with the time he has left.
did we ask him about the Freemasons? Is that considered philanthropy? Do they do
Oh, maybe.
philanthropic
Yeah, we
things?
could.
Excuse me. Where are we at in this,
Oh,
noise?
we got about a minute left. I think at this point I was getting really frustrated because I'm like, I don't know how to finish these. I keep starting these threads and I can't seem to finish them. So like now we've just literally just opened another thread to close.
Yeah.
So I remember getting a little frustrated here. It's like
I mean,
I'm running out of time. I have 20 minutes left in the hour to clean up these two plot lines that I'm not 100% sure how to do. So I guess they don't necessarily, you don't necessarily lose those chances
I think
after the hour.
correct me if I'm wrong, the very first one we had was the only one where he was like, "You have to figure this out before the
Yeah.
hour."
Yeah.
I don't think I think the rest of them we should figure out before the seance.
Okay, well that's not
I
bad then.
think
Hopefully.
so.
And here we're just like, okay, I think we can be done because we're like not 100% sure where to go from here. So maybe the next video we'll get the audio right and we can do some editing to get rid of the boring parts. But yeah, that was this one. Some things have happened.
Whoa, that's a face.
That's a bust.
That was.
Yeah. I think
All
I
right.
was calling it there. So anyway, yeah, sorry about that audio issue. Hopefully the next one we get to work without any problems. Sure. She's being mean to me again. Goodbye.